When was the last time you said something to a woman that truly made her light up? Something that sparked admiration, respect, or even attraction? If you're struggling to recall, or if you've been leaning on the same tired lines, it's time for a change. Hey, I'm James, and in this discussion, we're diving into 6 powerful compliments that will make you unforgettable. These aren't your typical surface-level comments. They tap into emotional triggers and speak directly to a woman's deepest desires. When used with sincerity and intent, the results will astonish you. Most men miss the mark with compliments, often sticking to the superficial, "you look pretty," or "nice dress." While these are fine, they're forgettable because they're overused and lack depth. To stand out, you need to focus on what makes her unique. Women crave being seen and understood in ways that transcend appearance. By noticing her personality, passions, and even her quirks, you show her she's more than just a pretty face. This aligns beautifully with Stoic philosophy. Stoicism emphasizes looking beyond the surface to appreciate the essence of things. Compliments rooted in this depth not only make a lasting impression, but also reflect your own growth and understanding. Ready to transform your approach? Let's jump in. A unique perspective. At first glance, this compliment might seem simple, but its power lies in what it represents. When you tell a woman this, you're validating her mind and perspective. Everyone wants to feel like their thoughts matter, and this statement speaks directly to that universal desire. Women want to be appreciated for their intellect and insight, not just their appearance. This compliment tells her you value her as a thinker, someone whose opinions and perspectives enrich your understanding of the world. Imagine she's sharing her thoughts on a book, a movie, or even current events. Instead of merely nodding along, pause and say, "Wow, that's such a unique way to look at it. I hadn't thought of it that way." This signals that you're genuinely listening and appreciating her insights. It shows her that she's not just seen, but deeply understood. From a Stoic perspective, this approach aligns with the philosophy of focusing on what truly matters. Stoics emphasized engaging meaningfully with others, valuing their inner qualities over external attributes. By offering this kind of compliment, you're practicing wisdom and virtue, recognizing and celebrating the depth of her character. Picture this. She's discussing a recent documentary she watched, and her take is refreshingly different. By saying, "I hadn't thought of it that way, that's such a unique perspective," you validate her thoughts and create a sense of connection that runs deeper than the surface. Energy that captivates. This compliment moves beyond appearances to acknowledge the intangible, her energy. It's about recognizing the unique vibe she brings to every room, the way her presence can uplift and inspire without her even trying. Women, like everyone, radiate a distinctive energy. Perhaps it's her calm demeanor that soothes, or her enthusiasm that energizes those around her. By calling attention to this, you're showing that you notice and appreciate what makes her truly unique. Picture her at a gathering, effortlessly connecting people and lifting the mood. Instead of focusing on her outfit or smile, you say, "You have this way of making everything feel right with your energy." This recognition hits differently because it's rare and profound. It's not just about how she looks, but about how she makes people feel. The Stoics taught us to see beyond superficial judgments and focus on the essence of things. When you compliment her energy, you're acknowledging her ability to shape the world around her in a positive way. It's a practice of mindfulness and appreciation, a reflection of your own depth and wisdom. Imagine a moment where her laughter lights up a room, or her presence puts everyone at ease during a tense discussion. Noticing this and saying, "You have an energy that makes everything better," reinforces how deeply you value her essence. Passion that inspires. passion is magnetic, and when you recognize it in someone else, you're celebrating their drive and dedication. Whether she's talking about a creative project, a cause she believes in, or a hobby she loves, noticing her enthusiasm shows that you see her commitment and value the things that matter most to her. Imagine her voice lighting up as she talks about something she's deeply invested in. Instead of simply acknowledging it as cool, you say, "You're so passionate about what you do. It's honestly inspiring." This goes beyond a generic compliment. It's a nod to her character, her dedication, and the effort she pours into what she loves. Stoicism values purpose and intentionality in every action. By acknowledging her passion, you're reflecting these principles, celebrating her for living with purpose and integrity. It's a compliment that acknowledges not just what she does, but why and how she does it. For instance, imagine she's an artist who stays up late perfecting her work, or an advocate raising awareness for a cause, saying, "Your dedication is so inspiring," not only motivates her, but shows that you understand the depth of her efforts. Comforting presence. This compliment highlights an often overlooked quality: emotional intelligence. Women frequently carry the emotional weight in social situations, ensuring that everyone feels included and at ease. By recognizing this, you're appreciating her ability to create harmony and connection. Picture her at a party, effortlessly pulling people into conversations, making even the shyest guests feel seen and valued. Telling her, "I love how you make everyone feel comfortable. It's such a special gift," shows that you value her kindness and empathy. It's not just about her actions, but the intention and care behind them. Think about how this ties back to Stoicism. The Stoics emphasized virtues like kindness, compassion, and understanding, qualities that form the bedrock of meaningful human connections. Recognizing her comforting presence is a way of aligning yourself with these values. It demonstrates that you're not only observant, but deeply appreciative of the unique qualities that make her extraordinary. Picture a scenario where she diffuses tension between two friends or helps a newcomer feel welcome in a group. Acknowledging this with, "You have such a rare gift for making people feel at home," solidifies your admiration for her emotional intelligence. Authenticity. In a world dominated by curated personas and societal expectations, authenticity is rare and refreshing. When you recognize a woman's courage to be herself, quirks, honesty and all, you're acknowledging her strength and individuality. Imagine her sharing a personal story or cracking a joke that's uniquely her. By saying, "I love how authentic you are," you're not just complimenting her behavior, but celebrating her refusal to conform. It's a powerful way of showing her that she's valued for who she truly is. Stoicism champions self-acceptance and the courage to embrace one's true nature. By noticing and appreciating her authenticity, you're practicing the Stoic principle of valuing essence over appearances. It's a meaningful way to affirm her confidence and individuality in a world that often pressures people to fit a mold. Perhaps she shares an unpopular opinion or laughs at something only she finds funny. Saying, "It's so refreshing how you're just unapologetically you," lets her know her genuine self is celebrated. Excitement and joy. This compliment celebrates her ability to elevate any experience. Whether it's her laughter, her enthusiasm, or her unique way of engaging, she brings a spark that turns ordinary moments into extraordinary memories. Think of a time she made a mundane activity fun or brought unexpected joy to a simple conversation. Saying, "You have this way of making everything feel more exciting," lets her know her presence transforms the energy around her. It's about appreciating her intangible qualities, her essence. The Stoics often reflected on how one's presence and character can create ripples in the world. Marcus Aurelius wrote about contributing to harmony and elevating the lives of those around us. By acknowledging her ability to make life more exciting, you're celebrating her embodiment of this principle. It's not just a compliment, it's an affirmation of her unique power to bring joy and connection. Consider a time she turned a quiet dinner into an evening filled with laughter. Telling her you make every moment brighter validates the joy she brings and deepens your connection. Compliments, when offered sincerely and thoughtfully, have the power to create lasting impressions and meaningful connections. They show that you're not just looking, but truly seeing. The key is sincerity and timing. Speak from the heart and let her feel the depth of your words. So here's your challenge. Try one of these compliments this week. Wait for the right moment. And when it feels natural, share it with genuine intention. Watch how her face lights up and know you've made a real connection. If you've found these insights helpful, let's keep the conversation going. Share your experiences or favorite compliments, and let's explore what truly makes an impact.